unsung hero on the defense. How would you say that you are a leader, and how do you bring that energy to the defense?
I just try to do my part, and I'm an energetic guy, and I try to bring a lot of energy to the team when needed, and even if we don't need it, I just like talking and bringing the sideline together and just having fun while I'm playing football.
I guess when you guys are down 21-7, I guess what are you like in the huddle or on the sideline?
I had a smile on my face because I knew we were just losing to self-inflicted wounds, and I knew we were going to win. I had no doubt in my mind the type of guys we got on the team and the experience, and this is one of those games that made us come together even more and just tell everybody tighten up and let's get the job done. And in the fourth quarter, that's when we finish, and we finished the game out pretty strong. I wish we'd have played like that the whole game, but just some games just start off slow and finish fast.
I asked KJ Henry this question, but I want to just get your perspective on it. How does a game like this, where once again y'all are battle tested, how does it mold this team for what will be this final stretch of the season?
We've been in so many tough games. This game is probably one of the toughest. Just Syracuse is a great team, and it just showed us that we can win down some touchdowns at home. This team is battle tested. We won in overtime on the road against a good Wake Forest, and now trailing at home to a good Syracuse. It just showed us the ability we have to pull off some crazy wins, and it just shows the type of chemistry this team has.
I guess when you talk about trying to put a whole 4 quarters together, and what's missing? I mean, what can you guys do to make that happen, do you think?
Probably just, tighten up the little things. It's just little things that hurt us. It's nothing big. We pretty much beat ourselves the first 2 quarters. And, just once we put complete 4 quarters together on all levels, special teams, defense, offense, it'll be real scary. So I'm hoping y'all will get to see that soon.
Do you think that all has anything to do with some of the guys that have been in and out? Obviously, Barrett's out last week, or Buba's out for weeks, comes back in. For Z, I mean, do you think it has anything to do with the shifting pieces?
Not really. I really don't know what it is, but we just started off a little slow, and this game taught us a valuable lesson. Just don't take winning for granted because it's hard. It's really hard to win, and so we celebrate the victories, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk about everything we did wrong today, and move on for it, and look forward to next week. Next week.
KJ said he thought some of it was mental and guys maybe being scared to make mistakes instead of just being in attack mode. Do you sense that and trusting preparation leading up to games?
Maybe sometimes, just the crowd was so – I couldn't even hear Trotter out there talking to me. The crowd was so loud, and I think sometimes maybe it might be a little nerves, but, I mean, we prepared real good this week. Our guys were flying around, and not that I saw, but, I mean, it might be the case. I can't read mine, so.
You block the pass. How do you relate your basketball skills to finding a block?
I want to toot my own horn again, but I'm LeBron James, and it just anytime I see a ball thrown, it kind of makes me get into basketball mode, and I just match the quarterback's hand and I try to bat the ball down.
You block a lot of shots in basketball.
Yeah, I blocked so many shots. LeBron James. So, yeah.
Finding the ball.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, once I get my hands up, and it just translates to the football field. Just basketball just translates to the football field. So that's pretty easy for me.
In comparison to last season, how does it feel to be 8-0 and the only team left undefeated in the ACC?
It feels real good. Last year we were sitting here 4-3 or something like that, and it just shows how hard it is to win. It definitely feels good to see that all me and my team's hard work is getting to be shown, and I don't take it for granted, and we just want to keep stacking good days on good days and keep stacking good games on good games, and we'll just look back and somebody has to tap us and be like, this thing's over. So we're just going to keep looking ahead and keep striving.
What's been your assessment of the D-line's performance relative to maybe what you expected of this group coming into the season?
I think it's pretty good. You know, this is like the first game we've all been together as a D-line. Like, you know, every other game there's always somebody out, and there's so much more stuff we could do better, and I'm hoping we could put that together for this next game coming up.
What are the things you feel like you guys can improve on still?
Probably just play more cohesive, play together, and play faster. You can always play faster, and just rally into the ball more.
What have you seen in the involvement of Wes Goodwin? How's he changed during the year?
Wes is great. He's one of my favorite guys, man. Him and Coach Eason, they work together real good. And Wes is, to me, he's a player's coach. You know, he asks us sometimes, like, what do you got? You guys like this call? Do you guys not like this call? And, you know, to me, that just shows how much humility he has and how much he understands his players, and him asking us if this looks good because we're the ones going out there and running it, you know. And so that just shows what a great guy he is.
You feel like you have a spot where you can tell him, no, I don't like this?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I tell him, yeah, I don't like this one. And we might still run it because, you know, I'm not the team. But if the other guys like it and I don't like it, then I'm just going to have to suck it up.
Seems like he's pretty good at making adjustments, especially at halftime.
Yeah, he's so good at making adjustments. He sees it on the floor. He's a genius. Wes is like one of the smartest people I ever met. And when we get in the locker room, he already has it all planned out. We're going to adjust to this, and this, and then it works. So I don't question his adjustments at all.
I guess this is a trivia question, but Robin Big, I think, who was it? Nick Eason compared himself. So you know who Robin Big already watched MC?
I mean, yeah, I that's from Ridiculousness, right?
It's 2006. They had a show like Robin
Oh,
Big.
I was
Big
what?
was a security
I
guard.
was 5 years old. Yeah, I have no clue. But yeah, I seen a picture of that on Twitter. It was funny.
Any questions on Zoom for Ruke? Anything else here?
I guess it's a random question, but just a lot of players on the team, Ngata, Makuba, E.T., yourself, who have parents who emigrated from the continent of Africa. Do you guys relate to each other at all?
Yeah, you know, just being from a different country, it just makes us a little closer. Me and Joe are roommates, actually. And Phil, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday. You know, it just makes us closer, and we just can relate to the same things because we pretty much were all brought up the same. So that's pretty cool to have some guys from, you know, different countries around me.
In what ways do you feel like you and Joe were brought up the same way?
We pretty much eat the same food. So like all the Nigerian food, he eats it, and that's pretty much it. Just the food and stuff like
What
that.
would an example of that be?
It's this rice called jollof rice, and my mom cooks it for us a lot, and it's gone in like 2 days, and I know I didn't eat all of it in 2 days, so yeah.
Anything else?
Every game is a huge game, but is there something special about traveling to South Bend to see the Fighting Irish?
Yeah, to me, I've never been there, so it's exciting. My cousin played there, 2 years ago, and I never got to see him, but I've never been to Indiana, so it's gonna be my first time in Indiana, so I'm excited.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you guys.